What if I told you that the sponges, you can eat them? Believe it or not, looking for the world's best prank? Then you came to the right place. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are making an edible sponge. This thing is identical to the real thing. We're also gonna prank some people with it. It's gonna be super fun. You don't wanna miss it. Let's get started. Alright guys, this is a super simple recipe. If you manage to get this wrong, there's literally something wrong with you. We will begin by mixing 1 soft stick of butter with 1/2 cup of sugar. Next up, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of vanilla extract, but for all you weirdos out there that don't like it, you could use any other flavor. We will begin to mix this up until we have a completely smooth batter. Once we have that completely smooth, we're gonna add 2 eggs. But instead of adding them both at the same time, we're gonna add 1 mix and then we add the other one. Moving on to the dry ingredients. Guys, while you're here, make sure to stay until the end of the video. The reactions of this prank is hilarious. You do not want to miss that. This consists of 1 whole cup of flour and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Guys, please make sure you mix this up in a large enough bowl so that this doesn't happen. And continue to mix just until the flour is not visible. Next, we will separate 1/3 of the batter into a separate bowl. If you guys want to be super precise, this is exactly 210 grams. We will add a little bit of green food coloring. I'm also adding a little bit of red food coloring. This is going to give us a darker color. If we see that it's way too dark, we could always just add a little bit more of green until we get that perfect, rich color that we want. And we're basically going to do the same exact thing for the yellow batter. Even though this is already kind of yellow, it is important to do this so we get it as realistic as possible. We will put this in an oven-safe pan lined up with some parchment paper and some butter. We will put this in the oven at 320 degrees or 160 Celsius. As you can see by my face here, it is very hot, so be careful. We will put the yellow batter for around 15 minutes and the green one for 10 minutes. Once they are 100% baked, you're going to add a little bit of jelly to the yellow portion of the cake. This is going to act as a glue, so it could really be any flavor you like. And as you can see from the video, we're going to put the green cake on top of the yellow one. And from there, we're going to begin to cut off the edges of the cake. With the leftover pieces, you could just leave them to the side or you could eat them, like I did. To make this as realistic as possible, you could even take it a 1 step further. And we're going to begin to scrape off the top layer of the green cake. This is going to give us a rough texture, just like a real sponge. When you finish doing that, we're going to cut off the cake in a rectangular piece. You can even use a real sponge to get a reference. And once you cut it off, you have your edible cake sponge. And that is it for our edible sponge recipe. This thing looks identical to the real thing. I literally see no difference, not gonna lie. Do I think people are gonna fall for this? Absolutely. However, there's only one way to find out. I think you never knew this, but I don't know, because you're pretty smart, all right? So I want to know if you knew this, all right? It's something that not a lot of people know. So, you know what this is? Dawn, okay. But like, dish soap, all right? All right. You know what this is? So you put the soap on the thing and you clean your dishes, right? All right. All right. What if I told you? What if I told you that the sponges, you can eat them? Because, believe it or not,
How did he get a sponge?
you wanna try? Try it.
Why did he get a sponge cake? Mami.
Pero ¿qué haces, Lucas? ¿No? Lucas, ¿qué haces?
Lucas.
Vete para allá.
No. ¿Qué hace?
¿Qué haces, Lucas? No, Lucas, no te metas eso a la boca.
Lucas.
Ahí.
¿Una esponja?
Espérate.
Voy a limpiar la...
Pero no, la cocina ahora, ¿por qué va a salir?
¿Ahora nosotros?
No hagas eso, Lucas. Lucas, no te comas eso, por favor.
A ver.
Pensé que eso era una esponja de lavar la losa.
Yo fue cuando lo vi yo.
Yo no le dieron sushi.
Así que al niño gorda, coma esponja que no hay nada que comer.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be on a YouTube video. Say subscribe.
Right.